ve şiddet tutkunu değiliz.
Biz de zindanla da korkutamazsın.
Your country is in big trouble.
Teslim olmanın sınırı yok.
The Kurdistan Workers' Party, or PKK, has announced it held its 12th Congress from the 5th to the 7th of May in the Medya defense zones of northern Iraq. The group says Congress decisions will be made public very soon after combining results from two separate locations where the Congress took place. The People's Equality and Democracy, or Dem Party, has described the PKK's 12th Congress as one of the most critical thresholds in Turkey's recent history, calling for democratic institutions, political leaders, and citizens to seize this moment for peace and justice. Major international media outlets have widely covered the PKK announcement that it has held its Congress, reporting historic decisions and expectations of official dissolution. And hundreds of people from across Europe gathered to commemorate the life of Dem Party MP Süreyya Önder, who died on the 3rd of May due to a heart attack, by sharing their memories and recalling his role in the struggle for a peaceful solution to the Kurdish question in Turkey. Learn more with Medya News. The Kurdistan Workers' Party, or PKK, has announced the successful completion of its 12th Congress, held from the 5th to the 7th of May in the Medya defense zones of northern Iraq. The event followed a February call by imprisoned Kurdish leader Abdullah Öcalan for peace and democratic transition. According to a PKK statement, delegates met across two mountain locations to discuss Öcalan's proposals, including the potential for disarmament and organizational transformation. Final decisions from the Congress will be made public once reports from both sides are consolidated. Held during the PKK's symbolic Month of Martyrs, the Congress honored the group's 52-year struggle, paying tribute to fallen fighters and influential figures, including the late Süreyya Önder, a key figure in the Kurdish peace process who died earlier this month. The Congress reaffirmed its commitment to democratic values and called on the Kurdish people and their allies to continue the struggle for Öcalan's physical freedom and a peaceful resolution to the Kurdish issue in Turkey. PKK officials say comprehensive details will be shared very soon. Turkey's pro-Kurdish People's Equality and Democracy, or Dem Party, has described the PKK's 12th Congress as a historic threshold, calling it one of the most critical turning points in the country's recent history. In a powerful public statement titled A Historic Threshold, A New Dawn of Peace and Brotherhood, the Dem Party said the Congress marked a rare opportunity to move from 50 years of armed conflict toward a lasting peace. It called on all political institutions, parties, and citizens to embrace this moment with courage and responsibility. We must now prioritize equal living, democratic politics, and universal law, the statement read, urging an end to bloodshed both on the mountains and in the cities. The Dem Party honored the memory of all who have died, regardless of ethnicity or faith, and pledged to hold their shared suffering as a sacred trust. The party thanked both Kurdish leader Abdullah Öcalan and Turkish President Erdogan for their roles in the peace process, while urging Parliament to take immediate steps to build a legal path toward lasting reconciliation. Framing this as a new beginning, not an end, the Democratic Party vowed to remain a steadfast defender of equal citizenship, democracy, and honorable peace. The Kurdistan Workers' Party has captured global media attention after announcing the successful conclusion of its 12th Congress, an event many view as a turning point in the decades-long Kurdish-Turkish conflict. Major outlets including Deutsche Welle, the BBC, Reuters, and the Washington Post all reported on what the PKK called historic decisions, with growing speculation that the group may soon formally disband. France's RFI and Greece's Ikathimerini echoed the significance, while US-based Al Monitor focused on the role of imprisoned PKK founder Abdullah Öcalan, whose February peace call sparked the Congress. Turkish President Erdogan has also hinted at a new post-conflict era, stating that today or tomorrow the PKK will lay down its arms. International reporting suggests that pressure is now on the Turkish government to follow through with democratic reforms. The Saudi daily Ash-Sharq al-Awsat described the Congress as a historic opportunity to replace armed struggle with legal and political solutions, quoting pro-Kurdish Dem Party sources. As the world watches, comparisons are being drawn with other global peace efforts, from Northern Ireland to South Africa, marking this as a potentially defining chapter for Turkey's future. Hundreds across Europe have gathered to honor the life and legacy of Süreyya Önder, the veteran Kurdish rights advocate, filmmaker, and MP for the Dem Party, who passed away on the 3rd of May after suffering a heart attack. Commemorations were held in cities including Berlin, Paris, Vienna, Mannheim, and Gießen. In Austria, Önder's childhood friend recalled how he stood up against bullying, as if he was a Kurd himself. In Berlin, Kurdish, Turkish, and German politicians praised Önder's unifying spirit and tireless efforts for peace. Ahmet Zirek of Çivaka Azad called him the conscience of humanity, noting how Önder, from a Turkmen background, championed Kurdish, Alevi, and Syrian causes. In Paris, a message from Abdullah Öcalan was read, pledging to continue Önder's struggle for a peaceful resolution to the Kurdish question. Attendees in Germany also visited the Turtel Memorial for the victims of the Dersim genocide. In Mannheim, mourners screened Önder's film Beyn el Milal, highlighting his cultural legacy. Across borders and backgrounds, Önder was remembered not only as a political figure, but as a deeply humane voice for justice, democracy, and peace.
Medya News Daily Review.
Biz burada şiddet tutkunu değiliz.
Biz de zindanla da korkutamazsın.
Your country is in big trouble.
Teslim olmanın sınırı yok.